Hey guys, what's up? It's Tryptophan with another video. In this one, we will be watching Azaz. By the way, don't ever do this. This is so much feed. Um, Azaz is a former GM, but then he stopped playing for a bit, so then he got demoted to retired GM. He's a good player, and we're gonna see one of his games here. Delta Squad versus Riyoshima. Here's the player list. I'm playing Technician in this game. This is always frustrating when you have 14 gas and not 15, and your goal is to do the super chrono on your first eco while you're waiting for this charge here. But it looks like you got it now. There's no way saving your point is worth it, right? Yeah, there's nothing you gain by that. Unless, like, he's still deciding what to do. Looks like he's going for 2 plus 15, like the 2 super chronos. If you don't know much about Delta Squad, he has the minor chrono for 5 gas and the major chrono for 15 gas. The first one is 5 gas for 50% chrono. The second one is 15 gas for 100% chrono. And with Delta Squad, you start with Phantom. If you lose one of the heroes, that doesn't mean you lose the others. But like if you haven't made your other 2 heroes and you die with Phantom, then yeah, then you lose. Then you go back to Ghost form. Looks like he's just ecoing. Kind of confused why he's not getting a point. Delta Squad scale is really hard. You can see in the left side, he's in second place right behind a tech. I mean, of course, technicians are always going to have more eco. I'm pretty sure it's inflated eco too, just the way it works. Like it probably double counts some of the eco or something. Chalala died as Warfield. I actually forgot he was in this game. This game happened like 2 weeks ago. Maybe it was a week ago, actually. This is on the EU server. Am I high? Like, is he intentionally? His name is Weed. I asked if I was high. Alright, looks like he's just scatting right now. Alright, he's level 3. He puts 1 point in the queue. Okay, it looks like he's just... Whoops, I pressed G there. Looks like he's just waiting to use something. Like if he needs defensive matrix or hyper jump. So that's what he's doing. He's probably not going to use radar tower because it's like... It would have been better to get way earlier. So defensive matrix will help him save an ally. Hyper jump will help him save himself. So it's actually kind of good to wait to see if he needs to use one or the other. I'm just glad I figured that out. That was annoying me. So I was the bad player. He's got 2 eco spots. That's the main difference between like a good player and a great player. Like a good player will be able to carry a game because when they're not focused because they're good at, like, they can hold down Q and eco well. And then, but if they're focused a little bit, a good player usually isn't able to carry. But if a great player, that was good on Zerg. They killed this bottom rock so that way they can't like block off this path or this path. Because if you block off this path, you can just have like this really nice eco spot. Anyways, a great player will have like 2 eco spots. So even if they're focused, they just salvage one, put it into the other, and they're barely behind. So they can carry even with a decent amount of focus. I think this game was laggy, if I remember correctly. Like, we keep going to the pause screen, which is why you see like all those messages pop up at once. Maybe not laggy, maybe just like more like choppy. I don't know what the best word to describe it is. Like, he likes to get a lot of different ecos. I usually get like, I think like 2 in one spot, 2 in another is enough gas. I don't like risking anything more than that. And notice how he's ecoing like he's upgrading the eco on the opposite side of the map. That's more protected. Yeah. Me and his name's Azaz. Even though his name's Weed in this game. We didn't intend to go this combo like Technician Phantom Dose Squad, but I feel like it's a really good combo. Because Technician has a bunch of outposts and make like decent sized base, and the trainees can heal Delta Squad, and yeah, I think it's a good combo. Kind of a boring early game, but I swear it picks up a bit. You know, Rio's a GM, and he gets pretty tilted from this game, which just goes to show how good the shot is. Kind of crazy how unfounded his eco is. So he's got 2 points in here, 1 point in hyper jump. I think he's saving the other point for whatever he needs. Yeah, not really much to commentate on. Like, obviously, he's just ecoing up. He's got 4+64s. The moment he creates an armory, I think it'll get a lot more interesting. Oh, he already did create an army. Okay, cool. He got +2 range of Phantom, increased movement speed of Phantom. He doesn't need maximum energy. That's only if you're going the radar tower build, just because you can spam this radar tower all around the map. Tons of radar vision for everyone. But he's going like a very heavy Phantom carry build. So he's just getting +2 here, and he's got all the other Yoltidian Phantom. And now he's just damaging Kraith. One of the so Kraith has a, what is this called? The Spike Tide. That's how Phantom took damage. It's a decent amount of damage. But we're just showing him a little bit. But that's the only threat that Kraith has on him. So you just got +3 attack here, and you can see, like, every time. So Phantom is a lot like Kevin. Like, that's so easy to dodge, especially the jump. Phantom is a lot like Kevin, where each damage upgrade just doubles his amount of damage. Yeah. So +3 means, you know, the first one means ×2 damage, second one means ×4 damage. This is ×8. So it's a good amount of damage. He's already done like almost 7k damage on Hunter. He should be making more SCVs, I think. Let me see. And I think he should have got his Liberator out. That's the major change I would have made this game. The Liberator just pays for itself so quickly in gas if you use it even like as an outpost. There's no reason not to get the Liberator. But this just goes to show the power of Phantom versus Kraith. Like 12k damage. Like imagine, you know, there's 8 survivors. Like if 8 survivors each had 12k damage, the game would just be over right now. So he's kind of already pulled his weight in that regard. But, you know, killing the Hunter is either a yes or no kind of thing. By the way, when I said he should have got Liberator, I meant like very early on for gas farm and whatnot and map control. Yeah, like if you get the Hunter to 5k, it doesn't really matter if they still win the game. Like maybe they'll play more passive or something, but he's got Liberator. I wonder what upgrades he's got. Nothing for Liberator yet. If you get Scan, like yeah, he should he got one of these to Scan. He could upgrade another one too as well. I mean, yeah, there's no real threat there. 21k damage already. Like, it doesn't look like he's doing that much, but it just adds up. And the Phantom, especially with 3 attack, and 3 attack is going to one-shot. So this is one thing about this map. You can put the rock here and the rock here, which is what I did as Technician. And I just have like all these set up as like annoying outposts. And one thing that's nice with the range upgrade, Phantom has 8 range. These Hydras have 5. I think they would have 6 if they buffed it, if they got the upgrade. Let's see if they got the upgrade. They did. So it went from 4 to 5. Okay. For some reason I thought it would do more than that, like 5 to 6 or something. Yeah. Got rid of that one. And especially with jump, like there's just no kill potential. This is why if you're playing against a Kraith, it's just so easy to poke down all their life. Brakk's a little bit easier. I mean, a little bit harder. Kerrigan, Hawk are way harder to do this kind of strat. Kerrigan's still doable, but like the fungal Primal Roar combo is just too much. And without Brutos, like they don't really have an answer for Delta Squad, and Brutus comes so late. So he's already poked down 1/3 of Zerg's life just kind of running around. And also, I don't know when he started, but like it's taking the Hunter way longer to rotate around the map. So it's probably around like 17 minutes when he was around here, and took him like 5 minutes to get to there. It's like that kind of strat where you have a support just chasing the Hunter around can really be annoying. So he must have got... I just heard a lot of upgrades. Whoops, I hit 6, which is keybind for a different player. Oh, so he just finished everything except for the last upgrade. So, yeah. That's going to be insane. He got Archangel too. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, yeah. Damage doubled again. Did I undo that? He's already done 42k damage, just running, poking down the Hunter. And I mean, like, what is Kraith supposed to do? Just rush Brutus at like the 14-minute mark? Or I guess it'd be like 17-minute mark, but that's just insane. And yeah, the Hydras don't do that much damage either. So you can kind of tank them and one-shot them and everything. The Hydras don't have enough range. Liberator does mad damage here. Another scan would have been useful. I feel like with Delta Squad, it's important to get like even like 5 scanners, maybe 4, so you get more room for SCVs. To watch this, you can just watch the kills go up. And he's done almost 60k damage. The Delta Squad does such amazing damage. Here we got the defensive matrix. So you can see 3 points in open fire for higher uptime, 3 points in hyper jump for a really good distance. 1 point defensive matrix to help his other heroes out. Archangel doesn't have abilities. 1 point in rapid fire just for the damage, the attack speed increase. 2 points in engine discharge so he can be attacking for a long time. And yeah, it's taking Delta Squad or like I feel like to beat Delta Squad or to like even do anything against them, you need to have Brutus, but then Brutus get wrecked by Archangel. So if you have a good team around you, Delta Squad I think is just very broken. And they're so safe being air heroes. Just all 3 heroes are amazing. Like how much damage has Phantom done to the Hunter? And these both do insane damage too. And now he's feeding me too, which is nice. Because he's got all this eco, no upgrades. Needs to spend them on. You can just see his kills count go up 7, 163, 169, 175, 181. tons of gas. I have a little bit more, but I don't have that much damage on the hunter. And only 26 feet too. So yeah, this shot is a bit harder, especially for Stahaka. But I think you can do it against every hunter. It's just some might be a lot more micro-intensive, where they'll try to kill you. But them trying to kill you is also a good thing, because if they're unsuccessful, they're just wasting their time. So then it becomes kind of like a skill matchup. I don't really find Kraith that strong right now. He just doesn't have that late game kill potential that other heroes have. Like, at least Brakk, like, will have fast movement speed. You know, Kerrigan and Doc always have kill potential. Am I forgetting 100? Oh, I'm forgetting Malice. Malice is just interesting because he has so many heroes. But he gets changed so much that by the time this video comes out, my opinion will be different. Yep, Seria left here. Like, just 67k damage. Tons of killing units. Definitely an interesting strat. He's got open fire level 4. Interesting. The reason I say interesting is because I don't know if it's that much of a difference between that and rank 3. But whatever. Yeah. I think the game ends soon. Yeah. Alright. GG. Hopefully this inspired you guys to pick up Dark Templar who got the kill. Dark Templar's a really good class. You know, he's got Shadow Fury and everything. Yeah. Well, he got actually a lot of gas too. I wonder when. He must have went mid, and that's probably when he got a lot of gas. Interesting. Wait, let's go back a little bit. I don't even remember him getting that anywhere near that amount of gas. Okay, he's at 181. $254. See, like, he's just so far. When did he farm all that gas? I'm really curious now. Okay, when he went middle. Yeah, late game. Dark Templar just kind of pops off. I feel zoomed in. Oh, it's because he zoomed in every time I look at his screen. Yeah, okay, here we go. See, but he's like so far behind in gas. And then the next 7 minutes, he just gets 1400 gas? What? Or did I look at the wrong person? I did not like how zoomed in he is. Okay, it's just from killing all these buildings. He starts skyrocketing. Oh, they upgraded into a lot of layers, which helped us guess too. Okay, yeah, I'm just going off on a... Maybe I was looking at the wrong player. Because the end was 17... Oh, it's because he killed a... Oh my god, I'm dumb. When you kill the Zerg, you get like 1,000 gas. Okay. I was very confused how he got so much gas. Alright. GG guys. See you next video.